a lot of people will tell you to just be confident and to like act confident, but not a lot of people actually talk about it. A lot of like people will say, no, you have to be confident, no, you have to just wake up and do it. But I feel like confidence, it's something that you kind of have to like curate, and you have to build on your own and just kind of choose to do that every day, even if it really doesn't feel like it. And I know that this is a hard thing to do because I went through it a lot. I went through it in like my relationships. I've been in 2 relationships, and I was confident in my last one, but then the one before that, anything that the person would do, I would just get so destroyed. Like if he was looking at someone, or if he was like, and this is gonna be kind of like an interesting video because I'm just gonna talk about things and like just be vulnerable about it. But he would message other women, or like he would, like their pictures on Instagram, and I would get so, it would destroy me to the point where I was crippled in just insecurity and just not feeling confident in myself. And I feel like that's something that can easily destroy a woman when you're trying to build discipline, or when you're trying to be in like a monk mode. And I'm sorry if I'm kind of like glossy. I just got out of my workout and I wanted to put my phone here on my dashboard, but it just kept falling, so I'm like, might as well just record it from this angle. But that can be something that like destroys someone, or just like ruins your mental being, and it just cripples you in like this prison of feeling like you're not deserving. And that's not the truth. I literally suffered from this so much. Like, and honestly, feeling insecure is a very selfish thing in my opinion, because you're so absorbed in yourself, and you're so absorbed in what others might think of you, or like what you might think that you appear to the world. But that's just not what this is about. This is about accepting the fact that like, yeah, there's gonna be days where you don't feel confident. Like it's okay. Like, we're women, and we have different cycles than men, and we have our peaks and troughs in terms of like when we feel our brightest, when we feel weak, when we feel sad, or anything that kind of just like, any little change in your hormones can definitely alter the way that you feel, right? And the way that you like present yourself out to the world. But this was my experience, in terms of like building confidence through discipline. And this is like essentially what my channel is about, just like building discipline. Because when you build discipline, you start feeling better, even if it's something so small, something so minuscule, like making your bed, picking up a book instead of listening to so much music, taking a little detox from social media, or like not allowing males to come into your life just because they want attention or they want your energy. Like people are just such little vampires when it comes to energy. Like when they see you glowing up, when they see that you're moving on and being happy and just focusing so heavily on yourself, that it's starting to really like show out, right? Because the work that you put inside will definitely show out, and you will just like feel more confident. That's definitely something I've like curated so much this year, and I fail at it sometimes, guys. Like sometimes I wake up and I'm like, damn, like, like, am I really gonna do this? Am I really going to achieve my goals? Am I really, do I look good? Do I feel good? Like, those are things that kind of run through like the woman mind. But I was in this loop of like allowing men to just determine my worth, and it wasn't about them. It wasn't about me, and it wasn't about them. It was about the different maturity levels, and also like the way that people treat you is kind of a reflection of how they treat themselves, or how they will treat the next person, right? And it ultimately has nothing to do with you, because at the end of the day, you wake up alone, you sleep alone, and you were born into this world alone. So that should be enough confidence on its own to like wake you up and be like, you know what, today I'm gonna wake up and just like be 1% better. And this is gonna go into my next point, is like, you have to be able to compare yourself to just you. As corny as this sounds, like, you have to be like, okay, that I was slacking off yesterday. Like, I'm comparing myself so heavily to the person that I was yesterday. Like, I didn't wake up on time, I scrolled through social media, I didn't read my book, I didn't do something that is going to like improve my generations for the years to come. Compare yourself to that instead of comparing yourself to your neighbor. And not literally neighbor, but I mean like the woman next to you or the guy next to you, whatever, right? Because we're human beings. Like, you're always going to compare yourself. There's always going to be someone more attractive, hotter, more handsome than you. So why do that to your brain? Like, why do you do that? Like, you are a soul entity. Like, you are on your own. You were born this way. Like, you have to just do the things that you can to really improve everything in your life. Like, every single freaking pillar of your life, your discipline, your mindset, your knowledge, you know. And obviously, like, we want to look good on the outside. That's why we work out. That's why we, you know, and it doesn't have to be crazy. Like, it has to just be one thing that you can do to start building, to start stacking those rocks. And I'm sorry, oh my goodness, I keep moving my camera because I had an energy drink, which I'm trying to like stop, but I feel like I get tired. Like, I stay up at night and I journal and I read and I study as well, and when I wake up I kind of feel like I need energy, and I know that's bad, but yeah, that's why I'm shaking a lot. But yeah, those are the things that you can start doing to start building confidence. It's something that you have to choose. Like, it's not just something like, obviously, like, yes, we can be confident physically, but what about like the inside? Like, you have to be competent in life, whether it's, you know, picking up a hobby or making a group or starting a business, or, you know, choosing to want to lose weight or choosing to want to bulk or build muscle or anything of that. Like, pick up, like, you know, jujitsu or boxing or anything like that, right? Which is kind of like what I want to start doing. I want to start expanding like my self-defense like portfolio, I guess you could say. Is like, I've been boxing for a couple years now, but I want to learn how to do like jujitsu, so I can just like roll around with people and like be able to do different things. But those are the things that will give you confidence no matter what happens in your life. And there's always going to be some shit happening all the time. There's always going to be something. You're going to get rejected, you're going to get you're going to get disappointed, you're going to get a bad grade. It's just, you have to work on like lifting yourself up a little bit more each time, right? And it's not going to be perfect. You're not going to be a warrior. I'm not a warrior. Like, I'm still working through these things, like, which is why like I created the Healing Hub, which is a group of women that come together and we work on our discipline, our mental health, our mindset, and everything. And I welcome you into that group. And I have the link in the description in my YouTube. I'm not going to link it in the video because for some reason I can't really put the link. I'm having like technical difficulties, I guess, but it will be linked in the welcome page on my YouTube. So please, 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 I would love to have you guys there. Like, I would just love to have women who are on this similar like wavelength and want to just be better together and just become her and build someone amazing, so that we can be disciplined together and just like keep each other accountable, like talk about different things, right? But I will see you guys there, and I will see you guys in the next one. And comment down below like one thing that you're gonna start doing today so that you can feel confident tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So yeah, I will see you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys like this one. And don't forget to like and subscribe.